All right, well, all right, I got one in. Good deal, good deal. Maybe a little noisier today than normal. My air conditioner, for some reason, on this truck is making a making almost like something's in the blower, a louder noise. But just headed down to feed the homeless, as I always do on Sundays. Sometimes on Mondays, but I'm just literally just left the house. I got 4 carriers full of food today, approximately 40 blessing bags. I can't swear that it's exactly 40, but around 40 blessing bags. And just trying to be like what it says in Galatians 6:2, about how to lift up and unburden the people that are doing without. Just as much as going to church and paying your tithes, it is a good thing as far as I'm concerned. But so is tithing in the community when you can, with community outreach, community activism, and just being kind to your fellow man is a rule. And when I say community activism, I'm not talking about Antifa or no crazy crap like that. I'm talking about get involved with your local RNC, see what you can do to help with the local elections that you do or do not like. Say the school teachers, school board members, other people that are actually elected in, depending on the districts. But I encourage everybody to vote in every election, and even in local elections. And I encourage everybody to be kind to your fellow man. That is the main purpose of the channel. Hey, there's Donald. For anybody that doesn't know, some of the proceeds from this channel go to buy socks, bananas, and water, put gas in this truck, and buy sandwich baggies and plastic spoons, some of the things that I don't get free from the vendors. And so, in turn, I have to spend some money out of my own pocket. And thankful to people like Donald Strickland and several other people help contributing to the channel to help this mission grow. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be able to do this on such a big scale. But, I get a lot of this stuff for free, but it definitely costs as well in order to do this, and I don't mind a bit. And I'm just glad to give a shout out to anybody that supports the channel by just showing up or taking that extra step like Mr. Donald Strickland and helping support the channel. Everybody today in their blessing bags got a pair of socks, got some bananas, got a couple of bottles of water, got a couple of meals, and a lot of them got kolaches or biscuits as well until we run out of those. But it's quite a blessing to be able to go do a little bit of shopping on Saturday evening or Sunday morning and grab 30 or 40 of everything that you can and add it to the collection and fill them blessing bags completely up. I have none of them in the front seat today. Usually we feed about 40 to 60 people on average every Sunday. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Like I said, this week we're looking at about 40 is my guess. I can kind of guess by how much water we used. I'm giving everybody 2 bottles of water. And a lot of weeks I get sodas as well, and so I give them sodas if I've got them. And like this week as well, I had a bunch of hydration powders, those electrolyte powder you put in your water. Makes it like Kool-Aid, better for you than water. And I figure a lot of these people need the hydration, so I share those as well. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Donald. Hello, everybody. If you're new to the channel, it's mostly a political channel, but I do try to get out here and do a little public activism, like feeding the homeless on the weekend, just because I can. God's allowed me to have a way, so I got to get out here and get it done. Now we are actually getting pretty close to our first stop, which is usually around the skate park or these convenience stores right here on Waco Drive. Hopefully we're going to get this done in a decent hurry today. I want to get back to the house and watch what's going on the television involving Charlie Kirk. His funeral service, or not his funeral service, his turning point action today. Funeral service is happening. There's so many things going on involving this whole situation that I definitely want to keep up on. So the sooner I can get this done today, we can all get back to seeing what's on the boob tube or the YouTube. I definitely would like to watch some of what's going on at this Texas Summit, Texas Youth Summit that happened this weekend here in Houston, Texas, and the Charlie Kirk Memorial and everything involved today. I heard there was about 100,000 people there at this event, and a lot of people singing. It's almost like a revival, I guess would be the best way to put it. And I'm breaking with that. I'm zigzagging here by the convenience store. Oh, I see a bunch of them. There we go, folks. We're run across our first batch. Let me swap this camera around to the other view. I'll turn the camera. No, it's not straight. Right here across the street, I literally got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them sitting out here in the heat. I'll jump over and feed them all. Got my trusty taser with me. I'll never have to use it out here. Just trying to feed these people. I see 6 of them now. How y'all doing? I got them blessing bags today. Y'all hungry? How you doing, man? Yeah, that one cooler at the top's kind of off of it already. Just everybody get you one. There you go. Make sure everybody gets one now. No, I didn't. I just said it to him. Come on now. I didn't even see you, man. It wasn't even like that. Yes, sir. Y'all have a good day. I wasn't, man. I wasn't trying to be like that. Take it how you want to, but I wasn't trying to be like that. Ungrateful people. He thought I was trying to say something about him. Everybody just get you one. He took it personal. I guess you call that what, a chip on your shoulder? I don't care. Don't catch an attitude though, dude. I got a taser right here. I want to get stupid. But we won't go like that. I'm just trying to help these people today. But you never know what you're going to get out here feeding these homeless people. That's why I do keep the trusted taser on hand. Ooh, that's the sound you hear. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get. I've seen people fight. I've seen prostitution. I've seen people so high on drugs they couldn't get off the ground. I see these people on this trank or whatever it is, zombied out. There's one thing about out running around feeding homeless people. You never know what you're going to get. Every episode's a little different. And you never know how long it's going to take to find these people to feed them. Then again, it may go in 15 minutes. It may take an hour to find all these people. But like I said, you never know what you're going to get. You get all types. That's a fact. Alright, folks, busted to get a turn, getting back on the main drag, headed over by the state park. If anybody doesn't know, I'm coming to you live from Waco, Texas. It's 2 o'clock Central Time here. We've been filming all of about 4 minutes. And just taking this truck out and about, trying to disperse some groceries today. Guy right there I see right across the street. I'm gonna feed him. I think he'll probably come across the street to this gas station and I'll give him one right here. I got a guy right here in front of me. Say, man, I got some food if you're hungry. Get in the back. The cooler's open. Grab you one of them gray bags. Yes, sir. Have a good day. And on to the next one, folks. Just like that. Golly, them girls need to put on some clothes. I don't usually say that. That's one of those cases where I wish you had to been there. Yeah, well, it looks like I fed 6 people in about 10 minutes. Folks. We're on a roll. We're getting it done. Now, I usually go over by the bronze cows after I feed everybody I can, zigzagging these streets between Salvation Army and Caritas and a few more of these local places where these people hang out, some of the parks here. Kind of got a pattern now to where I know where a lot of these people are. But depending on what time of day you're out and about, that makes a huge difference as well. And I'm always looking, zigzagging my head back and forth, looking back and forth, because you never know. They'll be sitting beside some steps or under an awning, or now here we are at the skate park. And there's usually, I see one person, 2 people over there, it looks like. So, hey, I got that food if y'all hungry. I got food. I got blessing bags. Let these guys come to me. I think one of them passed out. The other one's on his way. I'll have him get one for each of them. That's the way I prefer to do it. Instead of me having to try to hop out of the truck, it's a little safer this way. Most of the time, these people are 100% friendly and gracious. But there's times when you never know what you're going to get because of the fact that a lot of these people are in a pretty desperate situation. And so, or on drugs, or got mental problems, or maybe you just got them on a bad day. You just never really know. But hopefully, this finds them in their best of ways and helps them sober up and have a better day all the way around. Pull up here. Hey, little dog. How you doing? All right. Just you and the other guy up there. Just 2 of you up there. We'll grab 2 bags out of the back, 2 blessing bags, one for each of you. Either any of them. Yeah, just grab 2 bags. Don't worry about that lid. Yeah, don't worry about that lid. Yes, sir. Oh, they're all the same. They're all in there. You got water, you got food, and everything in the bag. I like your little dog, man. Cute little swallow dog. All right, there's a couple more, folks. Getting it done, getting it done. Eva Fox, how do you spell? Oops, autocorrect versus. Let's see what the wife got to say. Got my wife in here on the chat. I got to stop and see what's going on. That's a good thing. Hello to everybody in the chat. Nancy, Donald, Lobo, I guess. I don't Lobo. Donald Strickland, I see you doing a little moderating. Am I Walter White? I don't think so. How many sacks a day? It looks like about 38 is what I'm guessing is probably the right answer. I'll say 38 to 40. All right. No, I did. It's 40 today. Some days it's 60. Today is a little less because I ended up missing some food on Monday. All right, all right. We're getting back to it. Doing a little reading. My wife saying hello to everybody in the chat. Yeah, we're Americans over here. We're Southerners on this side of the map. Got our Texas slang, got our Texas hat on. All right, I'm gonna zigzag to the right. My wife's watching. I better put my seatbelt on. One thing about having this live camera feed, sometimes it gives you a little more sense of, you should say, security. At least if anything does go afoul, most likely I'll have it on film. I see somebody directly in front of me. I'm going to take a right and go to the library, but I'll catch this guy right here in front of me. I believe somebody's either got a buggy or a stroller. Maybe even a bicycle. My eyes are bad these days. The streets are pretty dead today for a Sunday. I don't see too many people out and about. Stabilize my camera a little better. Bouncing around. It's one of the last things I need is a better setup for my truck, or for my wife's truck and my truck, as far as camera mounts. Never do I can be filming every weekend in the truck. It's kind of worked itself into the schedule. Figure why not? Encourage other people to feed people as well. That's the least I can do. I can show what I'm doing. Show people that you can do it too. There's a lot of ways to be helpful. A lot of ways. That lady up here sleeping, I think. Hello? Am I bothering you today? I got some food for you if you're hungry. I'm gonna jump out real quick. How you doing today? I have two trucks. This one's my wife's. I have my little one. Need some more water? I got more water in the truck. I'll hook you up. All right. I'm gonna get this lady some extra water. You too. This lady said she had no water today. She said she needed some water. My wife says she sounds like a hillbilly. She sounds funny guys at work. Sorry if I sound funny, guys. I got to work being done. Yeah, Siri tends to, like my old lady, say all kinds of stuff. See a few more people. Zigzagging around. Not too many people out here today. We're headed under the bridge where Miss Tracy's at. But first, there's a couple ladies over here. Actually, two people over here. Man and a woman. I think this is three people over here. I think this is the lady that had the Kamala Harris 2024 shirt on last week. Let me hold it. How y'all doing? I got those blessing bags. I want something to eat, something to drink. There's 3 of you here. Yeah, just come get 3. It'd be great. How you doing today, man? All right. Yeah, just reaching in them coolers to grab you one. Get you and your old man one too. Yeah, got them in the bag. They're all the same. Just get 3. Get 3 total. They're all the same. Just socks in there too. I forget that I get these people socks. Alrighty. I think I see somebody in front of me as well. We just kind of play this by ear. I got my plans on my stops I make, but sometimes you run into people on the way. So you just zigzag back and forth. Try to take care of those people. En route, I guess would be the best way to say it. I have to adjust my clamp thingy. You can already tell. Alright, yeah, I got a guy right here in front of me. And reach you one of them coolers and get you one of those blessing bags out. Have a good day. Don't worry about it. Guy had a veteran hat on. And the sad part is there's a lot of veterans down here on these streets as well. I don't really understand that. Maybe their veterans check is not enough. Hands on the wheel, Shannon. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm always trying to make sure everybody gets fed. Sometimes there's people sitting and there's a fourth one or something hiding, and you just don't really see it. I think I see somebody over here at the park as well. They've been over to this park. Okay. Somebody's stuck. Anybody over there? Well, that's pretty sad. They took the amusement park for the kids and somebody turned it into their little house. That's not where you're supposed to be sleeping, people. You gotta find a better place than in the kids' swing sets and slides. That's not a good thing. We're gonna go back to the direction I was headed, towards under the bridge. Go down there and see if we can find Miss Tracy. There are bands of people down there. There's usually about 5 or so down there. And I forgot to bring the off. The lady asked me for some off about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, and I told her I was going to bring her some. And it's at the house sitting on the counter. So I am slipping on that one, I must say. Yeah, that was the plan today, was to definitely. I gotta pull over. I gotta pull over and fix this camera. It's driving me crazy. Hopefully that's better. It's bouncing around on me, driving me nuts. Okay. Like I was saying, we're going to head down here up to the bridge, see if we can find some people to feed some blessing bags to. Considering we started out with around 40 bags. They should go pretty quick today. We're probably already fed about, I would say, more than 10. I just want to tell everybody I appreciate them for showing up, watching the channel. Out here, out and about. Alright, I think we got a few people down here. Yep. Oh, somebody down here on a Vespa. That's pretty neat. See one walking away over there. I see ya. Look at your little scooter. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Is that for sale? Is that for sale?
How you doing, man?
I'm alright.
I keep trying to fix it and keep it running.
Right, that's a little Honda.
Yeah. That's the only thing I got to hear.
Get you one of them bags out of the bag.
How you doing, man?
I'm great. Just down here trying to feed some people today.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're trying to live another day.
That's right. That's right.
One day at a time, though.
Yes, sir. Everybody get you a bag.
Oh, no doubt.
Something to eat, something to drink, a snack in there. Everybody gets you one. Hello, Miss Tracy.
How are you?
Socks in there too. Yes, sir. That's great. Wife's right here on the channel.
Hey, man, thank you a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for coming. Very grateful.
Absolutely.
God's grace, and also, is your wife watching?
Yep.
Hi, wife. We love you. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
Absolutely. Is there nobody else down there? How you doing, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is there anybody else down there with you?
If I did, you want to grab it for any one for John?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, if you'll take it down there to him, grab it, man. I appreciate the help. Yes, sir. Shannon.
I got 2 weeks, 6 years, next year, until 5. You know what's up. You know it's all good. It's like how we sometimes it's how did this happen? I was always so you can ask God a question, but you can't question God. Spirit.
That's right.
And I just said, okay. Everything is good. There's got to be something to learn.
Sorry about that.
And I'm looking at every aspect of it, man. And the fact is, man, all they do is look at the rear finger. They don't see what you're doing. They just see what you used to be, and that's all they see. You know, we all have history.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're right.
How come they think they don't? Man, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. You too. Have a great day. Will do. That's all right. I think it's about empty. Oh, I'll be good. So there was actually about 10 people right here, just on this one stop. And I'm still looking. I think there's a couple more, but they'll be on the other side of the bridge. Roll the window back up, get some air conditioning going, and head in a new direction. I have no idea how many bags I got left. I know we're not out though. They made sure they got something for everybody. Miss Tracy's one of the people down there that's kind of a caretaker underneath the bridge. Takes care of a lot of those people. And when she tells me she needs more bags for more people or whatever, I do not have a problem letting her have as many as she wants. Because I know she's not going to eat all that food. It's what she's going to do is she's going to give it to somebody coming through, just like the rest of them. All right, we're headed down to the, let's go by the library. Last time I went by the library, there was a guy there that was so emaciated. I felt so bad. He looked like he hadn't eaten a week, if not a month. And so every time I get out here and do this from now, every time since I seen that guy, I want to find him every time because I know everybody out here, he's one of the ones that's not eating properly. Uh, Dude had a sign that said, "We'll work for food," and I'm thinking, this guy looks so emaciated, he probably couldn't work, but he could probably try. And I just kind of stirred me up a little bit, and I decided that when I can, I want to find this guy, make a special mission as I'm zigzagging around to try to locate him. And the two times that I've caught up with him have been over by the library, so that's where we're headed now. Maybe I find him, maybe I don't, but I at least want to try. And the furniture place that normally has several people over here to the left has got nobody in front of it. I'm taking a left turn, taking a left turn. Wonder how many of my listeners are watching Charlie Kirk's memorial today. All that's going on with that. I think the churches or the library is right up here. Bear with me. Now there's usually people in the library, but I don't go as far as to try to go fish them out of the library if they're on the outside of the library and I can get their attention. And that's great. But as far as me going to the library trying to coax people outside, that's not really my place, I don't think. Get him, Donald. Uh-oh. In attendance today. That's awesome. It's an awesome amount of people. Gee. Taking a left turn. Pulling in here to the library as we speak. Going in the back way. Glad to be able to find more spots that these people are at. I would like to feed a variety of people, not necessarily the same ones every week, which that's fine as well, but there's probably a lot of people that I'm missing that are right here among them, just because I don't know their schedule or when they're where. Well, there he is. I found the guy I'm looking for. I'm going to pull the truck over here in the alley, jump out, get this guy some food. Let's see if I can turn this camera. Stop right here. Y'all bear with me. Oh, that's great. I found the guy I was looking for. I was just talking about him. He was behind the library. Y'all can see him. There he is right there. That guy. Turn my camera back around. Cruise to the library parking lot. See if we find any more people. Out front here on the steps, maybe. Let's ask her. No, she's make a judgment call on that one. Alright, folks, we got about, probably one cooler full and one cooler half full back there. So we're more than halfway. And I see somebody right there. That's a one way. Let's see where I can stop. In the wrong lane. I see somebody laying down over here. I'm gonna pull over. Give them something to eat. I can drive around the block and give this guy a bag of food. I'm gonna jump out real quick and get the bag in my hand. Got it in the front seat with me. Maybe I can get with him quickly. He's on a one-way street. Makes it hard to get to him. And there's no parking. Guess I'm literally going to run it across the street to him. Bear with me, folks. I've got to jump out and deal with this guy. He said he's good. I'm okay with that too. So we got one up here in the front with us. Got his COVID mask on. That I don't understand. It ain't for me to say. Alright, we're now headed to Salvation Army. That's one of the many stops I make. Then we'll head kind of to the Bronze Cows. Why don't I wear lighter clothes? Well, this shirt's kind of hot, but I wear it so I can throw my phone in my pocket. I think it's the only shirt that I've got that I can actually throw the phone in the pocket. And I like wearing black. I don't know. Yeah, most of my clothes are either black or dark blue. Not very smart being in Texas, but I guess it's my preference. So we're headed down Franklin Avenue, one of the main thoroughfares. And we're going to go over to the Salvation Army. That was good. I got to feed the guy I wanted to feed, the older guy. Wife said her chat was too long, it wouldn't send it. Well, she's figuring it out. My wife's not big on the internet, but slowly but surely I've got her into politics and playing on the phone, and now she's even texting on the live streams. Come a long way, I must say, folks. Yeah, we have about a cooler and a half full of stuff, and one of the coolers is a small one, so we're, I would say, more than halfway there at this point. Going quite smoothly. Nothing crazy happened today so far, but except for maybe somebody getting offended at the beginning of the show. That I was talking to him directly when I said just get one. silly rabbit. Yeah, sometimes I have to tell these people to put them back. Sometimes these people get 2, 3, 4 bags. I'm like, what are you doing? You're getting greedy. I don't like people being greedy. Don't bite the hand that's feeding you. That's a bad move. It's how a lot of these people probably ended up on these streets. Just acting a fool, making bad decisions. And I don't care how bad you're doing without. You shouldn't be greedy. Somebody's giving you plenty. That's just my philosophy. So sometimes I make them give them back. They try to get 2 or 3 bags. No. I tell them, no, get back. I don't think so. One day, a black guy said, I need 2 bags, one for me and one for her. And so he got 2 bags. And then he wouldn't give her bag. And the other 4 or 5 people there said, no. You got to give her that bag. So that was pretty good. I had to see them handle it themselves. I didn't even have to really get involved. Wife said I need to carry something to drink with me. I tend to leave the house with nothing to drink. So I got my great Kool-Aid with me. Just read some of the chat if you don't mind while I'm at the stoplight. Now tomorrow's the day I get a lot of this food at my job, so my deep freeze, we got that sucker in. Kids, we can get it today. I think we only had like 4 items left in it in the day today. We think we're gonna keep for ourselves. Occasionally we keep a couple of those meals. That stuff's really, really good. Like the lobster meals, sometimes we eat, or the tilapia meals, my wife eats them. These people actually eat pretty good. Some of it's processed food, like what I call Scooby snacks, burritos, and sandwiches. And then some of it is catered food. And the catering food is really delicious, restaurant catered food. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here by Sally's right quick. And we'll go over to the bronze cows and what we have left, and that will finish us off. Definitely. Figured out when I go over here to where the people are feeding from Mission Waco, I try not to interrupt them. Try to catch them before or after they're doing their sermons. But I also, there's a lot of people that are around that park that are not necessarily over there getting fed because they're not willing to sit there and listen to these people's teachings and preachings. And so a lot of the people sit over there on the sidelines and sleep or whatever. So I just try to make sure everybody gets fed, whether you're receiving the Word of God or not. That's no excuse not to get a meal. So I try to look out for those people as well. Over here by Sally, and I see absolutely nobody today. It's such a hot day out here. I think it's, I don't know, I'm guessing in the 90s. No, I'm over at Salvation Army. Drove through, and there's not a single soul out here. Probably too early in the day. I would say normally these people start congregating over here about 3 or 4 o'clock. Just because I think 5:30 or 6 o'clock is the earliest they can get in, have a place to sleep. Go down one more block. Head over to the Bronze Cows. Let's see where we're at. We're at 46 minutes in. We're doing great for time. A bunch of big churches over here. I figured I would zigzag by them. Sometimes I see people sitting out here waiting on the tallies to open up. Alright, we're heading to the Bronze Cows, folks. dry run on this side of town. I'm gonna guess it's over yet. I don't know, 15 bags left, maybe less. But most of the time over here at the Ron's Cows, that stuff goes pretty quick and easy. There's usually people over there that I have food for. That's kind of disheartening at times, but a lot of those people are also getting fed by Mission Waco. Anybody just joining in on the channel, popping in, trying to figure out what this is riding around this truck talking to itself. I'm out here feeding the hungry, feeding the homeless, to the best of my ability. I think I see a lady. How you doing? All right. I've got blessing bags if you're hungry, want something to drink, something to eat. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Uh, oh, really? Got water in here, got banana and a couple of fruit sandwiches. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You're out here working, you need to eat too.
Oh, I just got an apartment. I spent 2.5 years outside.
Oh, wow.
I have an apartment.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day. Well, that's a good story right there. So she was homeless for 2.5 years. She's down here working in the city. That's 8 meters. Huh. Works for me. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I like to hear these people getting off these streets. That's a good story. I wish I knew how people set up these programs in order to get these people off the street. By first getting them an income. First you get them cleaned up, you get them stationary somewhere, temporary motel or whatever, just to see if they can function. If you give them their life back, it would be so worth it. Somebody spend a few $1,000s and help somebody get back on their feet. That way they can be a productive member of society again. What's that worth? It's worth a lot, as far as I'm concerned. But what does that cost? It's hard to say. How fast can you get somebody working? Are they capable of working? Will they work? If you get them the job, will they maintain a place to stay if you set them up to be renting? I don't know the answer to any of those questions, but it's a nice thought. I like the idea of these people getting back on their feet, because these people weren't born out here on these streets. These people got here in just a bad situation. And on that note, I'm fixing to pull up here as soon as the light turns red. I'm going to run in here and go to this bathroom. Maybe I won't. Maybe we'll feed these people when I get back to the house first. I can hold it a little while longer. No, that's a great conversation. But I see several people's stuff down there. I see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I see several people down here. All right, we're going to go this way first, and then we're going to go that way. Yeah, folks, we've got, I don't know, half a dozen people out here at this point. You jump out, put the phone in my pocket. We're going to put all the blessed bags in one corner. Get a drink of the old Kool-Aid. get this done as quick as possible, but I gotta go pee. Put the taser in the pocket. Tighten up the belt. Pants fall off. I hear the fire truck and the ambulance. That's never a good sign. All right, folks. What we got left? Yes, folks, this is the last of it right here. I think we got about 8 left in the bag. They waiting on me. All right. How we doing today? I'm all right. What a beautiful day. Better make that one.
Thanks,
First come, first served till they run out. That's the way it goes on this last trip. Something to eat, something to drink. I think there's a pair of socks in each one of them as well.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. How you doing? Get you one. So I got a couple left. Y'all get on up here.
Oh man, y'all really How you doing, sir? You need any more?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, man.
Well, don't worry about it. At least, hey, you brought it down. That's all right.
That's right. Y'all have a good day. Just that quick and easy. Yeah, I hate it when I run out. I really do. Sometimes it goes that way, though. Alright, let's put this back on the clamp in the truck. Get the air conditioner going again. Headed back to the house, folks. Read a couple while I'm here. Yeah, it was great. I got to finally get it. I was concerned about it. Bit cooler next weekend. I think he thinks he's sexy in black. That's too funny. Yep, we're at the bronze cattle now. Just give out about 10 bags, just that quick and easy. And that was the last of them. We're out. Oh, crap. All right, folks. I'm out. Yeah, tell the guy I was out. Now, hopefully, some of these people that are out here, hopefully, some of these people share what they got. Now, I can't swear that they all will, but some of them, you would think, since they got 2 waters and 2 meals, that you would pass off one of them sandwiches. Basically, you can't eat them both. I'd like to think so anyway. Maybe, maybe not for some of them. Some of them are just glad to have a meal. Some of them are appreciative and sharing. And there's other ones that are trying to take 2 bags to make sure they got enough. I guess it's all in how your brain works at this point, how desperate you are, how far detached you are from your moral code. Even though maybe you're down on your luck, you shouldn't be a less of a person uh, morally behind it. That's easier said than done. That's the way it is, in my opinion. Alright, folks, I am headed back to the house. I just want to tell everybody thanks for joining in, including a lovely wife, Miss Nancy, my great moderator, Donald Strickland. Donald Strickland, not only a moderator, but one of the channel sponsors that helps make all this happen every week. So, whether he likes it or not, I'm going to put him out there every now and then, just because it does make a huge difference when people help. I couldn't do this by myself, and that's just a fact. Without the help of my wife, the vendors, the restaurant, the Donald Stricklands, it takes a team, especially when it's this volume. And I'm just glad to be a part of the team. I want to thank everybody for being a part of the team. Like, subscribe, and share to go to Patriots. Everybody have a great day. Over and out. See you soon.